In September of 2005, 72 leaders from Philadelphia's business, government, and nonprofit sectors traveled to Chicago for 3 days, a leadership exchange program sponsored by the Pennsylvania Economy League. They learned about Chicago's regional approach to economic development, transportation, housing, and environmental policy. They saw Millennium Park, a $500 million development project that now draws millions of visitors downtown. And they heard the importance of governmental and civic leadership. Chicago faces many of the same challenges as Philadelphia: poorly performing schools, high taxes, and a struggling urban core. But with a goal of thinking big and working together, city leaders are trying to drive the region into the 21st century. In a series of reports, the Next Mayor project explores what leaders here in the city of brotherly love learned from the Windy City.
The crucial ingredient in great leadership, I think, in any kind of institution is to have an appropriate set of values. And it's not just about having those values, but having real passion for them. And it's able to generate that kind of passion in other people as well.
Chicago is a place where people are willing to step up, particularly people from nonprofits and business leaders, and play a leadership role.
One of the skills that Mayor Daley has brought to the city of Chicago is that he understands the need to play a role as a regional leader, and that in doing that, he needs to build a level playing for other elected officials to participate.
That means being part cheerleader and salesman, and it means making clear to people what you think matters and seeing to it that they think about that on a daily basis.
There has been a tolerance of a certain amount of corruption under the radar for a long time. But now that it's hit, sort of the public airwaves the way it has, Daley has been very clear in saying it is a priority now and I will not tolerate it any longer.
Those are concerns we should take very seriously because we need government to be effective and we need people to have trust in its ability to solve these big issues. Otherwise, we throw up our hands.
For him to continue to try to fulfill his vision for this city, he's really got to be on the lookout and send that leadership message down through the ranks that there is a zero tolerance policy for corruption in Chicago.
It's all about leadership. The challenges that Philadelphia faces, the challenge that any city faces, aren't necessarily puzzles to be solved. We know the answers to our problem. We just need to have someone exhibit some leadership to move the city forward.